I've isolated some 30 rules of good writing, guidelines I observe to keep my writing readable and persuasive. Here are the top 10. The first rule was best expressed by Mark Twain. The difference, he wrote, between the almost right word and the right word is really a huge matter. It's the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. I've had this quotation posted above my desk for years. Every word counts. Every word is important. No detail is too small. Find the right language to make the text say exactly what you want it to say. 2. Another quote from Mark Twain. The road to hell is paved with adverbs. What does it add to say that Julie ate a meal hungrily? Why not say she devoured the meal, or she inhaled the bowl of stew? Keep a special lookout for adverbs in dialogue, someone asking a question quizzically or making a statement unhesitatingly. The adverbs sound awkward and add little to the meaning of the passage. As much as possible, the dialogue itself should indicate the emotions of the people speaking. Simple declarative sentences can do the rest, as can auxiliary action. "Forget it," said Frank, before hurling his coffee cup across the room. Use adverbs as needed, but avoid them when you can. 3. One adverb to avoid almost always, the word very. Someone isn't very smart, she's brilliant, or dazzling, or perceptive, or sharp. A lecture isn't very long, it's interminable, it's endless, it's infinite. Use the word very in only 2 contexts. One as an adjective, for example, it was the very book he carried to school 20 years ago, or 2, quoting someone. Rule 4. Use strong verbs. Avoid the verb to be, especially in the past tense. Mary was the best writer in the class. Okay, but it's stronger to say Mary's talent and ambition made her the best writer in the class. John was the best bowler on the team. Well, okay, but how about no one could keep up with John's very long, make that never-ending stream of strikes and spares. 5. Logic matters. A to B to C to D. Don't go A to B to D. You'll leave the reader going back over the page, wondering if he missed something. On the other hand, not everything has to be explained. For example, the Sun, a star in the Milky Way galaxy, approximately 92 million miles from Earth, on which temperatures exceed 10 million degrees Fahrenheit, and on which every earthly creature depends for energy, today rose at 6:46 a.m. Rule 6. Don't be afraid to use a thesaurus. The thesaurus is much derided. It shouldn't be. It's a terrific tool for finding that right word that Mark Twain mentioned. Don't let your writing seem to be full of $10 words used only for the sake of using $10 words, but always look for the word that exactly communicates your meaning. A thesaurus is also a great help for rule number 7, which is vary your vocabulary. Try not to repeat key words in close proximity to one another. Using the same language over and over makes writing boring. 8. Be economical. Don't use 10 words when 2 will do, and that's not easy. As Blaise Pascal wrote in the 17th century, loosely translated, "I'd have written less, but I ran out of time." Which brings me to my next to last rule for today, number 9, revise, revise, revise. Don't rest until the writing is perfect. Don't give up until it says exactly what you want it to say. And my 10th and final rule for today is, at some point, break each and every one of the preceding 9 rules. If it sounds right, if it feels right, if you just know it's right, go for it. But be prepared to defend your choice when your editor objects.